Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is E. James, and this behind me is unfortunately not a 300ZX nor a Dodge Stealth. It is actually my 1992 Dodge Dakota LE, which for all intents and purposes is my summer daily, or 3-season daily. It's not good in the winter as it's a manual, it has no ABS, it's 2-wheel drive, and it's got a 4-banger in it. It's 2.5 liter. It is a great little truck, but unfortunately, it's developed a little bit of a problem that probably existed beforehand. It's a 30-year-old vehicle, mind you. What I'm talking about is it has an issue with the windshield wiper linkage. And specifically, I'm guessing it's going to be the bushings, which I am going to be replacing, which I have replacements here. And these are Doorman 49440s and 49439s. I'm guessing they're different for each separate spot. Hopefully I have enough. I have no idea. So what's going on is basically the bushings are bad. The windshield wipers work, but you can see that this has got a lot of play, especially that side right there. So it's got a bigger issue. To get access to this, mind you, the paint and everything, this is dirty. This has been driving in the Iowa crud and crap, and she needs a complete wash, but it's still winterish time here. Most of the snow's gone. So basically we gotta get these arms off so we can get this out of the way. When you pop the hood, there's several screws. I think there's 4 to get this out of the way so we can get to the wiper linkage. But first we need to get these out of the way. From what I could tell, you just gotta pull these tabs out and then you could pull the arm off. That's what I've been told or seen. So that's what we're gonna do today. Probably more time warp on this because I don't know if I really need to show this specifically to you guys. So let's get at it here. Hopefully this should be a simple fix for this vehicle. And anyone who's got an older, this is a, by the way, this is a Gen 1 Aero Dakota. That's how they kind of call it, if I know it. Gen 1, obviously first generation Dakota. Aero means the front grille has got these front headlights that are all part of it, more of an Aero front end. It's more modernized. Yes, it has a busted grille. And yes, I have a replacement that will go on at some point. So yeah, let's see if I can get this fixed, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, time warp. Boom, off time warp. Basically, these aren't that difficult, except I'm silly and don't know what I'm doing. Basically, when you want to pull these up, you lift up on the arm and then pull the tab out when you're doing it. I was trying to do it without doing that, and that's why they were jamming up and locking on. These, see how these just slip in? This isn't a very complicated operation, except if you don't know what you're doing, which would be like, you know, me. So, yeah, that's that. I don't know if these are interchangeable arms. To be fair, they kind of look like it. So, anyway, that gets the wipers off, which you can run a car without that. I would not in the wintertime. You can hear listen to them. Actually, you can see it. Then next up, I'm gonna pop the hood open and get to the screws underneath. So let's do that. All right, the next things to take off are, looks like there's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 5. Screws, no, more. 6, guessing there should be 7. 7. So we can get this valance out of the way. Huh. I wonder what that came from. Random stuff inside the hood here. So let's take care of those. This will probably be time warp for you guys. There's nothing else to really see here other than... Oh, wow, I should really run a... Let me pull this up. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna vacuum it afterwards. Because this is nutsos. Oh, look at all that crud. So you pull the rubber piece out. Gets you better access to doing stuff here. For all the screws, heck, they even have it where they've got it machined out to go do them. So let's take care of this, guys. So let's get you set up. Boom, off time warp. Easy, kind of pain in the butt. These guys come off. The fronts are hooked in. The ends there, you can see they got little hooks. The tab end, that should be fine. You can tell that this truck's been repainted with this on the vehicle. I undid the other thing is noteworthy is there are 7 screws. There is an 8th one, it's in the center. That's a screw that is in the middle of the, it's right there. I undid the windshield washer stuff. I can get this stuff out of here. I'm gonna clean all this up just because it's dirty. The other thing I wanted to point out to you guys is I'm gonna vacuum the hell out of it. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see all that. I don't know if that's potential mouse stuff. And you can see, oh yeah. Hang on, let's see if I can get you guys a better shot of that. See that linkage over there? That's missing a bushing. Let's see if I can see that halfway decently. We'll do this upside down for you guys. Hang on. Get that down in there. If you can see this, you should be able to. Here, I'll put you upside down. That linkage there, I mean, that's off. That doesn't even have a freaking thing on it. This guy actually is pretty tight. Well, sorta. You can hear it too on the side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in here with the vacuum, clean this stuff up, and see if I can get those on there. Bushings. And by the way, 30-year-old vehicle, it's gonna happen. So, yeah, that's cool. Sorry, guys. It's kind of where we're at with this. It's a slow teardown process for you guys. Hopefully, not too much. For me, it takes a little time because I'm taking it apart. Because I don't necessarily see too many videos on this for Dakota guys. Surprisingly, maybe I'm just not plugged into that world and know Dodges well enough, even though I'm kind of a Chrysler guy, kind of a Nissan guy, and now apparently going to be Mitsubishi guy. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's see if I can get these apart and opened up. I don't know if I can really show you what I'm doing here. I can maybe stick the camera down in there and see what happens. I'm gonna vacuum the heck out of it though. So let's get that going on now, and then we'll see where we end up. Boom, off time warp. Thought I could do it in vehicle, not so much. I removed the, I would call them actuators on either side. I popped off the one that was on the drive, which is the one, that's the drive right there to get these in. I wanted to take them out because I couldn't get this one pressed in, and then I soon quickly realized this one's trash too. So this is where a lot of the slop and play is coming from. So you can see the short one goes to the motor, it moves around, it moves this thing, and all the bushings are shot. So we're gonna replace them here on the desktop, or the desktop, as well, the bench top here. So let's get you set up here. Hope you guys can see halfway decently. This guy we're just gonna remove. Boom, off time warp. As you can see, back in. Hopefully this works. I'm going to turn the, before I put everything back, I am going to turn the windshield wipers on. So let's see what happens here. Oh, it'd be cool if I had the keys. All right, un momento, no keys. Boom, off time warp. Let's see if these work now, hopefully, and isn't as janky. Shouldn't be anything in the way. A lot smoother now. All right. So it's just gonna be time warp me putting this back. As you can see earlier, I used a needle nose vice grips to push that in. These guys, the Linkage, really do it out of the car. You're gonna need a vise to do it, to get this thing hooked back in. I've wiped all this down. It's not great. Like I said, this thing could really use a wash and a wax. The paint's not the best, but it's only getting worse because, well, it's crappy winter Iowa type of stuff. So let me put this back in reverse, and we should be good to go with some other stuff, other content. Basically, you gotta put the seal back in, put the plastic piece, and then put the washer nozzles back on, and then the stripe, or screw everything back in, and then that. So yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1, time warp. Boom, off time warp. As you can see, install going back. Oh, I haven't fixed one thing. Sorry, the strip. So yeah, let's wrap this video up for you guys. So yeah, that's how you get this in and out. As you probably saw, I was doing some adjustment. The trick to getting the wiper arms off is to literally do where you pull them up slightly and pull this out. Once you do that, you can pull this up. And you may have to pull on it a little bit. You don't want to pull from here, you want to pull from the base. See, like that? Now that I've done it once, it's a little easier to deal with. And you can adjust where these sit by doing that because they're splined on both sides. I just got really lucky on that one, on that side. So yeah, parts that I used, a couple Doormans. I showed you them earlier. These two guys to deal with it. Part 49434 and 49440. Here's one extra one that I didn't need because it's bigger. Realistically, you need two of the smaller ones, and I don't remember which one's which. Should be a 10 millimeter to get the actuator type of things out of the way. To get them, simple screwdriver, and that's it. I really recommend a vise to help pull this thing out. RSI press, the press and the new bushings are really tight. But as you can see, everything's nice and easy now. I'm not worried about this thing flailing away because I was literally missing one bushing as it literally destroyed itself. One was gone, one was missing, one was destroying itself, and one was actually still good. I would have replaced it if I had a part, but it looked good, went back in, seems fine. If need be, I'll have to go through this whole process again, unfortunately, and I don't want to do that, but I didn't have the part with me. So yeah, hopefully this guys helps you guys out in any of your projects, Dakotas. I can't imagine they didn't do any type of similar design like this anywhere else. Like, I can't imagine that didn't go cross-platform for everything that they did. Like I said, my brother's got a Gen 2 Dakota. This is a Gen 1 facelift model. Yeah, just winch wipers for both things. I haven't done them because I don't usually have cars that have problems, but I do. This one did because it's 30 years old. Boy, I'm rambling now. If you guys have any comments or questions, please hit me up. Like and subscribe. I haven't said that anywhere else in this video at the moment, but every little bit helps here. I know this isn't 300ZX or Dodge Stealth stuff, but this is stuff for Dakota and working in your garage, showing that you can work on stuff. There are some other projects on this truck that's going to get done this summer, grill being one of them. Valve cover, replacement valve cover is going to be a different one. That's the two majors. And then maybe dressing it up a little bit. It being a 30-year-old truck, being on the road, people don't look at you because they don't think it's a 30-year-old truck. It's actually a 30-year-old truck. It's old enough to actually get into good guys, if it would believe that, which is crazy for a lot of the stuff I own. Now I'm rambling again. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.